Hi there and welcome. It's Jackie here from Stampingjack.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator, and today I want to show you a fun card that I've made using my scraps to create this fun and interesting die cut. So let's get started. We're going to start with I'm going to use our Happy Birthday die, okay, and then we've got some colours here. We've got a base of Very Vanilla. We're going to use Island Indigo, which is one of our retiring colours. So this will go away on the 31st of May this year. It's one of my favourites, so I'm using it while I can. And then we'll have a layer of Very Vanilla. All of the dimensions and supplies will be in the link to my blog underneath this post here, so you can go straight there and see everything that I've used. And then what I've got here is just various scraps that I've got left over on my craft table from cutting down cardstock to size. So just want to show you how to go about making this. So the other thing we're going to need is a sheet of our adhesive sheets. Okay, so what I want to do is get a scissors, and I just want to trim a square about the size of the die cut here. Okay. Doesn't have to be a square. Just going to trim around it. Like so. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to peel the backing from the sheet. If I can get my fingernail in. There we go. Oh, thought I had it. There we go. Alright, so we've got a non-sticky side and a sticky side. So we want to have the sticky side up, okay? And what we want to do now is just take our scraps and just lay them diagonally across this panel, like so. Okay? Doesn't really matter how, we just lay them along. So I'm just using various blues and a touch of some Blackberry Bliss here, and then let's add in some lemon lime twist, because you know I love lemon lime twist. It's such a gorgeous colour. There we go. And then what do we want on this side? Let's go for a bit of Island Indigo here. Okay, and then a little scrap. Oops, excuse me. Just going to keep going like this all across our cardstock, all across our sticker until it's filled in. Okay, and as I say, it's pretty random. You can put your pieces across in whatever order you like. Oop. There we go. Alright, let's try that and see. So you want a bit more down this side, so I'm going to put some glue. A bit more blue. So we just keep going until we know that our die cut's going to be covered. Okay, so then what we're going to do is just flip it over and just trim away the excess, like so. Okay, doesn't have to be precise, it's just so that it will go into our big shot. Now, that on its own is a really interesting panel, which would be nice to use on your cards, but we're going to die cut this out. So let me get rid of these scraps and bring in the big shot. Okay, so I'm just going to lay this down like so, and then run it through a couple of times. Okay, just make sure that's cut through. Yes, it has. So we'll just peel that off, and then we'll take our die brush and just pop that out. Okay. Let's move this away. You don't need to see this particular bit of the process up close. Alright, so So there we have our die cut, and I'm also going to cut a piece from Island Indigo, and you'll see why in a second. Okay, so this is just a regular piece out of solid cardstock. Just run it through a couple of times. Oop. There we go. There we are. Okay, so we can put the big shot away. And let's bring back in our pieces. Okay, just going to get my pokey tool, which is, here we go. Right, so one thing you've got to watch out for is sometimes the bits come away from the sticky, so you just need to attach them back on. Okay, I'm just going to poke through some of these holes. Just got to be careful. So what's happening is that now all of the strips of card are sticking to the adhesive sheet, okay? And it's just holding them all in place. Well, most of them. We've got a errant one at the top here, but don't worry about that. That's part of the reason for the extra die cut. I'm just gonna put that there. Oop. It's a little bit sticky, but that's what we want. Okay, so here you can see this bit that's come away. We're just going to attach that there. Okay, might need a little bit of extra glue in a second, but we'll see. And then we've got our other die cut here. We're just going to pop that out of the die. So this should come out a lot more easily because it doesn't have any adhesive behind it. So there we go, just releases beautifully. Alrighty. Okay, let's get rid of our scraps. So now what we want to do is we want to attach this die over the top of this one because it just gives it a little bit of extra strength for sticking onto your card. Okay, so best thing for this is your fine tip glue pen, and on the back here we just want to dot. You don't need lots because otherwise it will just ooze out when you press it down. So you just want to dot it around. You see that? Whoop. There we go. Okay. Oh, we're just seeing a bit there. We need to poke out. And then all we do is just lay one on top of the other. Okay, like so. Okay, and then we're going to bring in our panel and we want to lay this across the middle. But first I want to do some stamping. Okay, I'm just going to put the lid back in my fine tip glue pen at the moment. So I'm going to use the Happy Birthday Gorgeous stamp set. Now, this stamp set looks quite girly. But actually I think you can get quite masculine looking sentiments out of this as well. So it's just because we've got quite, excuse my phone there, ringing, hasn't quite gone to silent like I wanted it to. Alrighty, so let's get our blocks. So we want hip hip hooray, it's your day. Okay, and I'm going to stamp this in Island Indigo. Okay, so I haven't stuck this down yet. I'm just putting it there to position it for my stamping. Okay, so I want the hip hip hooray up here, and then the make sure my block is stuck, and then the it's your day down here. And then we're just going to, on the back of here, we're going to do the same as on the other layer. We're going to take our fine tip glue. Now, if you wanted to give this added height, you could die cut out this happy birthday from cardstock 3 or 4 times, stick them all together, and that would give you a deeper die, which is more raised. But I really wanted to show you how to get this gorgeous striped effect on this die. And of course, it's a fantastic way to use up those scraps that we all got lying around. And of course, you could work in any colour scheme that you've got. So it's a really cool little tip. And I do love this particular die for just that reason. Now, I'll just lay that down. And I can see I've got a little mark on here. So let me grab my eraser. I have a magic eraser that will sort that out. Get rid of that. There we go. Alright, and then we're just going to get our regular glue. We're almost done. So we're going to just glue that onto our Island Indigo panel. There we go. And then just glue that onto our card base. And there we have it. Quite quick and easy to make, but I think it's a great effect with those stripes. So as I say, all of the dimensions and the supplies are on my blog in the link below here. If you like this video, then please subscribe to my YouTube channel so you get notified of any new videos. And I'll see you again soon. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.